Hey everyone. This episode is called Pretty Ricky is what they call him, with a taste of lemonade. I know a lot of you know my cousin Philip Burton. Me and Philip Burton have hung out with each other since we were toddlers. My buddy and I used to hang out with the older guys from the neighborhood. They'd have us drinking that gross old English beer and teach us how to tell regular car headlights from police ones. It was a bunch of stuff we really didn't need to be learning at such a young age. One day, Corey Sanders, also known as P-Dog, ratted me out to my mom and got me in trouble. I thought to myself, I've got something planned for his ass. So, one day I went over to Philip's house where everyone was chilling after making a run to the liquor store. I saw P-Dog bring in the beer and stash it in the fridge. I pulled Philip aside and told him I was going to pee in P-Dog's beer as payback for snitching on me. I took the bottle, added my refreshing lemonade, capped it back up, and returned it to the fridge. About an hour later, I noticed P-Dog sweating and timed it just right. He headed to the fridge for his cold beverage. He grabbed the beer and went outside, opened it up, and started chugging it. I watched as his eyes went from looking up to scanning the group of us, trying to figure out who fucked with his drink. He asked, "Who did this? And what the hell did you motherfuckers put in my drink?" Everyone acted clueless, but deep down, he had no idea the culprits were right there on the porch, laughing at him. Honestly, if Corey had figured out it was me that tampered with his beer, I would have been in serious trouble that day. We were always risk takers, in which I use in my clothing brand, Quiet Hustle Today. This is where all my ideas come from, the streets. That's not the only time we almost died. We have another cousin named Ricky. Now Ricky hung out in the same clique as P-Dog, but two different types of individuals. Ricky always had this serious look to him, and we used to hear people tell him Pretty Ricky is what they call him. And he gets pissed. So what do you know, when me and Philip see him in the street, we use to yell out, "Pretty Ricky is what they call him," and he comes running trying to catch us. This motherfucker used to chase us for so long it would feel like our legs were breaking, but somehow we escaped every time. This one day, me and Philip was walking to his house and we see Ricky washing his car. His eyes would look at us, then look back at the tire. He did that in total of 100 times in a 4-minute window time, as he continues to spray the tire shine on the tire. And we were crossing the small bridge that separates him from us, and the only way he could get us, if he jumped the creek of water, which in measurements it's like the same distance as Jordan and the free throw line, which ain't no fucking way he could jump like that since he had a little weight on him. In which I evaluated the advantage we had if I decided to say the magic words. I looked at Philip and asked him, was he ready? He said, "I'm ready." I turned my head back towards Ricky and let it rip. Pretty Ricky is what they call him, with them buck-ass eyes. This motherfucker jumped the bridge like some shit off Jurassic Park. We were running for our lives. Ricky was so close to catching one of us. Until Jimmy Burton Philip Daddy said, "Leave them goddamn kids alone, Ricky." That was the only thing that saved us. I stopped after Choke said that, looked back, and Ricky disappeared like the monsters on them scary movies.